Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Oakley, and I am so excited to tell you about the 16-minute movie you are about to watch. It's called Trevor, and it's an award-winning short film that went on to inspire the Trevor Project, a national nonprofit that offers life-saving programs for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning young people in crisis. Trevor tells the story of a 13-year-old boy living in 1981 who is consumed by his love for Diana Ross, musical theater, and his best friend, Pinky Faraday. Soon enough, word spreads that Trevor must be gay, so challenges arise, conflicts ensue, and soon Trevor faces a crisis. However, our title character is no victim, and help comes in an unexpected form. Of course, we know that Trevor's story doesn't reflect every young person's reality, and times have definitely changed since the 1980s. However, the message of the film holds true. Everyone, regardless of who you love or what your gender identity is, deserves to have a future and feel like their life matters. So join us in watching the film that inspired the only organization providing 24/7 suicide prevention resources to LGBTQ youth. Remember, if you or someone you know is thinking about suicide, please call the Trevor Lifeline at 866-488-7386. It's available 24/7 for LGBTQ youth. And now, I hope that you enjoyed Trevor, the story that started it all.
Dear Diary, I'm now totally convinced that Mom and Dad could care less if I live or die. Last night, I walked into the living room while they were watching TV. Fell dead to the floor. No response from them. I think the television reruns have replaced their natural spontaneity. I mean, unless I'm on the 11 o'clock news, I really don't think they'd care. And even then, they might sleep through it. Dear Diary, today I talked to Walter Stillman about masturbation. He said that I should be careful about getting my sperm on my hands. We looked at his sperm under a microscope and we saw a lot of crazy activity. Personally, I don't think it will make us deaf. Anyway, I hope not. It would be the worst thing in the world if I couldn't listen to Diana Ross. She's my absolute fave.
I can't cover up my feelings in the name of love. Or playing safe, for a while that was easy. And if living for myself is what I'm guilty of, go on and sentence me, I'll still be free.
I definitely decided to be Diana Ross for Halloween. Diana had to endure a lot of prejudice while she was starting out, and I will probably have to too.
I hope you'll understand. This time's just for me because it's...
Dear Diary, I've become best friends with Pinky Faraday. You would think that a guy named Pinky would be, well, you know, but he's not. He's the star of the intermediate baseball team in town and everything. Being friends with him means so much to me. It's the next best thing to being popular myself. I think that if someone came to town with a machine gun or something and threatened to kill Pinky, I'd offer myself instead. He definitely deserves to live. Dear Diary, everybody cool is making out at the Quality Courts Motel. No. Kathy Quinn invited me. She said it wouldn't mean anything. It would be a controlled experiment.
stop that.
But to tell you the truth, I had no trouble controlling myself. It's not that she's not attractive. It's just that I've had other things on my mind.
I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. I can really love it together. She gonna see me and cry.
Dear Diary, I've made up my mind about my future. And tonight, I explained it all to Pinky. I told him, Pinky, I've decided that the theater is to be my life.
Cool.
Pinky is so understanding. He is encouraging me totally in this pursuit.
The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, and the guys today that women prize today are silly gigolos. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes.
Great! And again! Dear Diary, last night I was totally and truly happy. Pinky walked me almost all the way home after play practice. I told stupid Walter Stiltman how I felt about Pinky. He said that I should be careful because he heard stories about how boys do it with boys. And that's totally gross. You could end up a pervert. Or worse. I've decided to undergo voluntary shock treatments. Hopefully this will cure me of having dirty dreams about naked men. And Pinky. Dear Diary, today, Mary Zappatelli and Francine Antonicelli informed me that the guys were talking about me behind my back. They said that I walk like a girl. I could absolutely kill myself over this. Naturally, I denied it. I even offered to give them a demonstration. And when I was finished, I turned around, and Mary and Francine were looking at me as though I really had just killed myself. I've definitely decided not to be Diana Ross for Halloween. Dear Diary, today I practiced for my funeral. It has been that kind of a day. Absolutely the worst day of my life ever. I called Pinky at home last night. His mother answered, and she said that Pinky couldn't speak to me and that I should try not contacting him anymore. I sat down and wrote Pinky a long letter telling him what had happened, because I knew he knew nothing about it. The next day I gave Pinky the letter. At lunch, he gave me one back. It said that I was a fairy, a weak person, and maybe didn't even deserve to live. Okay, I'm not sure, but I think this means that me and Pinky, we're not best friends anymore.
Or the lips that used to touch yours so tenderly. Just remember what I told you the day I set you free. No mountain high enough, no valley low enough, no river wide enough. Keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. Say it again, no river wide enough. Keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, nothing can keep me from you.
To whom this may concern, I'm now like a prisoner of my own life. Mom found my diary and read it. Dad, too. I am now a person with no future and a past too horrible to think about. Pray for me.
Bye-bye.
Father Joe came by our house today and took me for a ride to the Dairy Cream. I should have been suspicious. I mean, to begin with, we're not that religious. But it was only after I ordered my black and white sundae and was sitting in the front seat of his car like a total stooge that I realized this whole thing was a miserable setup between my parents and Father Joe.
The man's penis becomes blood engorged. It's hard. And the man inserts it into the vagina of the woman, which is lubricated with its own natural juices.
I swear it was like Gag City. And just when I thought it was grossed out to the max and humiliated to the point of never wanting to have sex with a single living person for the rest of my totally sorry life.
Trevor? Have you ever had desires, and I'm talking about sexual desires, for another boy? Well, be honest with me. I can help you if you're honest with me. Did you ever, for example, want to touch another boy, like, and I'm not trying to suggest anything here, but like Pinky Faraday?
I've decided to start a new life. I'm going to change. First, I will dye my hair and eyelashes. Next, I will change my name, my identity. Then I'll change schools. And maybe I'll go to Mexico. And as of now, I'm definitely changing my religion.
Trevor?
Dear Diary, today in English class, Mr. Keenis asked me to read aloud from my report on the short story. I chose for my topic, the loss of innocence as reflected in literature. The loss of innocence is brought about because of an experience with no explanation. The character must experience this loss, must be involved in the experience, must react with natural spontaneity, must be hurt, must survive. The experience must be potent enough to be remembered, must create a subtle change in the character. Mr. Keenis gave me an A for my report. No one knows I copied this all from a book. Pinky's still ignoring me. I must be invisible. Dear Diary, sometimes I imagine that I will lead an extreme and glamorous life somewhere in the tropics. Sometimes I imagine that I will be famous and everyone will want to be photographed in my presence. Sometimes I imagine that I will die an early death and everyone will be sorry. Everybody at school saying that I'm a gay. It must be showing. But I look at myself and I don't see anything that's different. No one understands. My life is now an obvious tragedy. Dear Mom and Dad, I don't want you to think I haven't given this a lot of thought, but I have. I tried to cure myself, but nothing worked. Don't think it's your fault. It just happens. Please give all my Diana Ross records and tapes to Christy Monastera, who happens to love Diane as much as I do. And please, if it's possible, play Endless Love at my funeral. It's my absolute fave. And don't cry too much. It would have been a skillion times worse if I had lived. Your loving son, Trevor.
There's only you in my life, the only thing that's right. My first love, your every breath that I take, your every step I make. And I want to share all my love with you.
The people at the hospital said that a person can definitely not commit suicide by taking too many aspirin. But they pretty much guaranteed me that I wouldn't have a headache for like another year. I think they were kidding. Anyway, I met this nurse at the hospital. His name is Jack, and he's like super nice. Actually, Jack is a candy striper, which is almost like a nurse, only younger. Jack said that when people commit suicide, they just have to come back and live their whole life all over again. And the thought of growing up with my parents again made me totally depressed. Jack said I wouldn't necessarily come back into the same family and all. But I said, knowing my luck, I would. Jack said that from now on, I'd have to start living my life one day at a time. And then, like in the next breath, he asked me what I was doing tomorrow.
Honey, don't you want to come inside now?
In a minute, Ma.
Okay.
And just when I thought Jack was going to invite me to some totally deadbeat support group for gay suicidal teenagers, he pulls out these 2 tickets to a Diana Ross concert.
Cool.
Okay, so I don't know if it's the tickets or if it's Jack, but I've definitely decided to live through tomorrow.
There's a new me coming out, and I just have to live, and I wanna give. I'm completely positive. I think this time around I am gonna do it like you never knew it. Oh, I'll make it through. The time has come for me to break out of the shell. I have to shout that I am coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. I'm coming. I'm coming out. Coming. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I've got to show the world all that I want to be and all my abilities. There's so much more to me. Somehow I'll have to make them just understand. I got it well in hand, and oh, how I've planned. I'm spreading love. There is no need to fear, and I just feel so good every time I hear. I'm coming out. Coming. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show.
Thank you for watching Trevor, the film that inspired the Trevor Project. To learn more about the organization, get involved, volunteer, or donate, please visit thetrevorproject.org. You can become a part of our mission to ensure every young person chooses to have a future. If you or someone you know is struggling, it's okay to ask for help. Trevor's 24/7 lifeline for LGBTQ youth ages 13 to 24 is just a phone call away at 866-488-7386. You can also call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255, no matter how old you are or how you identify. Remember, no problem is too big or too small to deserve support. You are not alone.